All right. We're live. We are live. What's going on with this screen, Jim? I screwed this up.
What did you do?
There we
My
are.
first time using StreamYard.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
What's going on? Wrap-up show. We're a few minutes late. Jim's recording podcast. It's kind of a big deal. If you're making
I just
your way
want to give a shout out, before we start, special shout out to the Kept Faith podcast. I was just on with them. So shout out to you guys. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kept Faith podcast. Okay, if you're just making your way into the chat here tonight, live or on replay, please subscribe if you are a Padres fan. We have year-round exclusive Padres content for you following most Padres game in 2022, also in the offseason. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, smash the like button. Another Padres win. We will hear from Bob Melvin here tonight. We didn't yesterday. We got caught up. We got a little off the rails yesterday. Follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Let us know where you're watching from. As you make your way into the chat here tonight, please let us know where you're watching from. And as always, if you want to make sure we get your comment here tonight, you can use that super chat function. Jim, another win for the Padres. They've won 3 straight. Pitching really good. Manny Machado absolutely scorching hot. Bullpen was awesome. Chance for a sweep tomorrow, no matter what happens tomorrow. They've got some momentum heading into this Dodgers series on Friday.
They're doing what they need to do. They're beating bad teams. They won 3 of 4 against Arizona to start the year. Won the first 2 games against the Reds today. They're doing what they need to do. And we talked about this a lot. Like, you beat bad teams and you beat them at a pretty good clip, you're probably going to make the postseason. And also, too, you got to think about this. Yeah, they're beating bad teams, and, maybe it's not a barometer of really who the Padres are. But when you start getting on a winning streak here versus bad teams, that gives you more confidence, and that's a good boost to have once you get into a series like against the Dodgers this weekend. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and the Reds are bad, but they're not this bad. They're not going to play 2-10 baseball for the course of the year. So, winning a series against, yeah, right. They're going to have more than 25 wins, I think, this year. So I don't care, how bad the Reds are. If you win a series, it's good. If you sweep a series, it's even better, and they have a chance to do that. Behind MacKenzie Gore. Let's start with our first super chat of the night. Then we'll tell you about Mark Nimitz. Please let us know where you're watching from, whether you're watching live or on replay. Michael, it's good to have you back in the chat live. It's great to have Michael Yench with us.
Michael.
Thank you for the super chat, Mike. We always appreciate it. And you're right, 3 in a row, a chance to make it 4 in a row. Like you just said, Jim, I mean, you start getting hot, I don't care who you're playing. You believe that you can, win games. And that's hopefully what happens tomorrow. And that gives them a chance this weekend against the Dodgers maybe to win a series.
100%. And now it goes to the Dodger series, and you are thinking to yourself, okay, are they going to align the pitching staff how we maybe want them to do it? Or are they just going to say F it and world pitch like Martinez and bullpen day and screw the Dodgers? Like, what are they going to do? They can, if they want, they can set up a weekend of Darvish, Manaea, Musgrove if they wanted. I don't know if they're going to do that, but they have that option.
I'd love to see it. I really would. I know it's early. I know it's a long year, but the Dodgers, you can't give anything away. So if you have a chance to be better in those 3 games, why not be better in those 3 games? Why don't you get to some of the shout outs? And while you do that, I'll mention our title sponsor, Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. I'm sure he'll make his way into the chat at some point here tonight. Mark is just an outstanding insurance agent. Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. If you have auto, home, renters, or life insurance needs, or earthquake insurance needs, I've been telling you about Mark, and Jim's been telling you about Mark for months and months and months. He's a big reason why we've been able to do the wrap-up show. So if you want to support the channel, please consider clicking the link down below. You'll get to Mark's website. He can fill you in on how to save money, $750 or more. $750 or more on your insurance with Mark Nimitz. He's a San Diegan. He's a lifelong Padres fan. He wants to help you save money on your insurance. He wants to talk baseball with you. So if you're a San Diegan and you have any insurance needs, auto, home, renters, life, homeowners insurance, earthquake insurance, whatever it is, please let Mark Nimitz, our title sponsor, help you. There's a link down below for Mark.
All his information always is above my head. mnimitz at farmersagent.com. That's mnimitz at farmersagent.com. Reach out to him. Let him know that John and Jim from the Wrap-Up Show sent you.
First half of the show, let's keep it on the rails. Second half of the show, we'll see where it takes us here tonight.
We'll find out.
There's a lot of baseball we need to get to here tonight. We will play some Bob Melvin video for you coming up at some point in the next handful of minutes as well. And again, if you're just getting into the chat here tonight, or if you're watching on replay, please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you are a Padres fan. We have year-round exclusive Padres content for you. Another super chat from Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, man.
And that is factual statement for a Padres fan.
It is. It's one of those series where you're like, everybody hates the Dodgers. And when they come to Petco Park, it's just like you can't help but just hate everything about them. Their fans, them, everything. It just you hate it. You hate it all. So yeah, I get it how it stresses everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
One of these years, the Padres will get over that hump and
100%.
take over the Dodgers. That's why I kind of want like a little early on like FU from the Padres to the Dodgers. Like, hey, we're starting Darvish, Manny Musgrove. Just like a quick little reminder. Like, hey guys, okay, what's up?
How about this division, Jim? I mean, I know how early it is. Everyone does. Dodgers 8-2, Rockies 8-3, Giants swept today in New York. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Giants swept today in New York. Still have been really good, 7-4. Padres technically by winning percentage, fourth place, 8-5. I mean, it's a nice start to a year, 8-5. Technically fourth place, but it's what we expected. This division will be good. There'll be 2 or 3 teams that vie for a postseason spot at least. There'll be at least 2 teams that vie for a postseason spot, and all likelihood 3 teams that vie.
8-5 with the offense that you have gotten so far, and no Tatis.
Pretty good.
And I think I everything we've talked about, they need to have lights out pitching. They've got it. They need to have lockdown closer spot. They got it. They need Manny to start the year at an MVP type of level for them to stay afloat and really, have a chance at a good year. That's happened. All 3 of those things are why they are where they are right now.
I mean, Machado, it's really ridiculous here. I mean, I tweeted it out at John Schaefer, Jim's at Jim Russell SD. I tweeted out what's going on, Robert. He's 14 for 30 in his last 17 games, or 7 games, and he's 13 for 26 on the homestand. 13 for 26. He leads baseball in hits, Jim. It's pretty good if you like to lead baseball in hits because he's doing that. He's got 19 hits to start the year. 19. And his defense is impeccable. I know you were recording a podcast. He made an unbelievable play in the 9th inning with a bare hand. Unbelievable play.
It's been 0 days. Tell me if you know this reference. It's been 0 days since a spectacular play from Manny Machado.
Yeah, the Padres just tweeted that out like 2 seconds ago.
Did they really? That exact tweet?
Yeah, that exact tweet. Yeah.
Because you know where that's from, right?
What is that? We've been saying it. What's it from?
It's trolling the Cardinals because the Cardinals put out a tweet the other day where they
best
said
defensive team.
No, they said it's been 0 days since Nolan Arenado has made a spectacular play. Nolan Arenado, whatever his name is, who cares?
But did you see what the Cardinals?
The play was literally like, no. This let me finish, bro. It was like 3 days ago, and it was a routine grounder to third base, and everyone's like, "What? Like, why are you tweeting this? It's a routine play." So I got to look at this Padres tweet now.
They tweeted that exact thing.
Hold on. Yes. Oh, I freaking love it.
Are you pulling it up or?
No, I'm not pulling it up. I'm hold on. But it's basically they're trolling the Cardinals, which they should.
Right, but also earlier today, the Cardinals said, like, "Oh, we're the best defensive team in baseball." Did you see that? They also sent out a tweet about being the best defensive team.
By the way, what happened tonight, John? Chills, bro. Amazing.
No errors. 13 straight.
13 straight games with no errors.
Crazy.
Jinxes are not real.
Crazy. Jado, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. The Dodgers are cancer, but it will be a good indicator. How short is the leash going to be or getting on Voit? I mean, what other options do they really have? That's the thing. Like, if you don't have Voit as your DH, who is your DH? You give guys a
You're
blow here
13
and
games
there. No, you've been ripping Voit. Don't give me that. I mean, Voit hasn't been good.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're not going to
You're
turn
winning.
anywhere else right now.
No, and you're
Right.
winning. If you were 5-8,
Yeah. It's fine. It's not great. It's not
Right.
great, but I mean, you got what you got. Hashtag they got what they got. It is what it is.
And it's good. It's good so
Yeah.
far. It's good
Right.
at 8-5.
Right.
Michael, thank you again for the super chat. You know what? I mean, I don't hate the Rockies rotation. I mean, we talked about Kyle Freeland all day today. Just gave him a fortune of money. They've re-signed a lot of their pitchers they have in the organization in the rotation. But yeah, I mean, are they going to play this kind of type of baseball a year? No, they're not.
No.
Are they going to hang around for half a season? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know, man. They have a good offense. The Rockies have a good offense. How bad's my internet?
It's okay. It's been worse. It's been better.
You can hear me?
It's always been worse. It's always been worse.
It's always crap.
Worse.
It always sucks.
How about the is this accurate from Ron?
Wait, what?
Ron, is this a joke?
Fight? Oh my God, I'd love to see that.
Man, can you imagine?
Could you imagine?
By the way, I see some comments coming in on Twitch here tonight. So if you want to watch the show on Twitch, there's a link down below in YouTube. We also tweeted out at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. So you can watch on YouTube or Twitch live or on replay. That'd be a good fight. I mean, I think Voit takes down Pham, right?
Come on, bro. Of course. Voit has like 30 pounds on him. Tommy Pham works out every single second of the day, but like Luke Voit, I'm taking Voit. Those pythons for arms, dude, will just wrap around his neck and just twist him out.
Who's the Reds beat writer on The Athletic?
Why?
Because Ronsta said that the Reds beat writer tweeted it out.
Is it? Oh, yeah, he did. Trent Rosenkrantz. Pham said he knows a gym owner in San Diego and said he's willing to fight Luke Voit.
Is that a joke, though? I mean, why would you say that? Is it like a bad joke?
What?
It's kind of a bad. Is it a bad joke like your internet? Do we have frozen Jim, or is just Jim not moving? Let's get to another super chat while Jim works on his internet. Must have been that podcast you were working on earlier. Dale, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate all you guys on these super chats here. Just getting underway with a wrap-up show following a Padres 6-2 win over the Reds on Tuesday night. Thank you, Dale. Seriously, let's go Padres. Thank you guys for what you do. Now, we appreciate that. We've talked about it over the course of the last couple of months. It's a bit of a labor of love, but it's fun interacting with so many Padres fans night in and night out. And that's why we do it. I mean, we wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't an interest in what we're doing. So we appreciate you saying that, Dale. Really do. We appreciate all you guys hanging out with us. What are you doing, Jim? I'm gonna remove you from the channel in a second. You might have to do the old restart internet. You look like a snowflake. A couple of things while we work on Jim's internet. And we'll get to these super chats as well. If you want to weigh in, if you want to make sure we get your comment, you can use the super chat function. Thank you all for your super chats here tonight. We'll get Jim's internet figured out at some point. Hopefully before the end of the 2022 season, we'll get that figured out. Michael, thank you. I'm kind of with Michael. I thought it was a tired act. I really did. I thought it was a tired act from Tommy Pham. Of course he's homered in back-to-back games. Of course he has. I mean, it's ridiculous. But it's like he's a tired act. I mean, how does he help you win? How's he going to help the Reds win? How did he help the Padres win? That's my question. I don't know what Jim is doing. We need a T-shirt of Jim frozen like that, right, guys? What is Jim doing? Can someone please get Jim a new home that has internet? Now you sound like a robot. Someone take a photo of this. Someone take a photo of this and put this on social media. Look what I have to deal with. Should I remove him? Comment in the chat. Should I get rid of him? There he is. Thank you. Get the hell out of here. I have to deal with this every single day, folks. You guys only have to deal with it when you're in the chat. I have to deal with it every single day. Gosh. Alex, awesome to have you in the chat here tonight. Thank you for the super chat. Post on Twitter. If anyone's looking for 2 tickets to the game Saturday, great seats in the Premier Club on the aisle. Twitter handle is at Alex E. Aguilar. That's great. We'll leave that up for a couple of minutes, Alex. That's good to know. If anyone's in the chat right now that wants to get out Saturday, Dodgers, game 2 of that series, I mean, come on. Should be great atmosphere and crowd and game, the way the Padres are playing right now and the way the Dodgers are playing right now. So please tweet Alex at Alex E. Aguilar. 2 tickets for Saturday, Premier Club, which is awesome. I sat there last year for a game or two with a couple of buddies. That's an awesome experience. So please get in contact with Alex if you want to get out to the Padres game this weekend. And Alex, thanks for making our viewers aware here with that super chat. There's a lot of comments here on Jim's internet that we're going to get to in a moment. I just want to leave that super chat up for a moment as well. Again, if you're just getting into the chat here tonight, please hit that subscribe button. We've got year-round Padres content for you. Follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Please smash the like button. We're just getting started. We will hear from Bob Melvin coming up. We'll break down this win, and we'll get you ready for tomorrow with MacKenzie Gore on the mound as well. I'm trying to see if I missed a super or not. Let me run through some of these. I agree with you, Eric. I agree with you, Boy Boogie. I agree with you, Tyler. Please. I agree with you, Phil. Let's see. Quan, is he really your cousin? Let's see. Again, it's hard to be critical of Pham right now because he's had a good series. Who knows? He probably homers again tomorrow. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's just stupid. He was 1 for 26 and he's homered in back-to-back games. Jaron, you're right. This is what Jim needs. I mean, this is what Jim needs. Go find yourself a girl that has good internet, Jim. Please, or have her bring like her internet over to your place. Please. What is this from Virginia? Jim looks like he's stuck in a cheerleading photo. Okay. Jim 2D2. Yes, absolutely. Seriously, I'm with you, Luis. Please. T-Pain Jim LOL. I did hear this yesterday, Boy Boogie. Did anyone else hear that? I don't think that was tonight. I heard it yesterday. I don't know if he meant it. But when Pham went back at a ball that was over his head, I forget who doubled off the base of the left field wall. I want to say Mud said that Pham took a stab at it. Because I heard that as well. That was yesterday, though, right? I don't know if it was just coincidental or it was intentional. I don't even remember the circumstance. I texted Jim at the time. I was like, really? I missed it. But I'm like, yeah, no, I swear he said that. I'm pretty sure he said that. SD Raw, what's going on, my friend? Jim, use Starbucks or the library. Yeah, can he like log into can he find a network in the area? Right? Yes, Jado. Thank you. Like, absolutely. We might start to, Carter. Jim might have to go to the studio, right? Otherwise, this might be the wrap-up show with John Schaefer. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah. And I'm with you. It was hilarious. I was like, it was comical. This off Twitch. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on Twitch, Marcos. Yeah, he's probably remember the AOL days. If we got anyone here, if you're in your 30s or later, you remember the AOL days, and you'd get like the magazine with the CD in the back, and then you'd put the CD into your computer, and you get like free internet for a month or something. The whole thing was bizarre. Like the 20 years ago, the internet was bizarre. It's so much better today. Theoretically, it's better today. Mark, what's going on? Good to have you in the chat. Our title sponsor. Again, if you have insurance needs, click that link down below for Mark Nimitz. He can help you out. San Diegan, Padres fan. I've got my insurance through Mark. Homeowners, earthquake. If you want to save money, Mark Nimitz is your answer. If you're in San Diego, you can save money. You can support this channel. So yeah, absolutely. Please. And it's good to have you, Mark, in the chat. Alex had the super chat earlier. And he's selling those tickets, by the way, at cost. So the John and Jim discount, I like that. So at cost, Premier Club's awesome. It's the Dodgers, 150 each. That's like a deal. $300 for 2 tickets in the Premier Club Saturday night. Get in contact with Alex. That's awesome, Alex. Hopefully one of our viewers gets in contact with you. Yeah, no, that is awesome. Ron says, check my Twitter mentions. I'm trying to do like 5 things at once. Where's Jim? Jim's probably like at his girlfriend's house. Who knows? Jim's probably like drinking. Hold on, I'm gonna quote tweet Alex right now. It needs to be a t-shirt, just Jim frozen in time. That needs to absolutely be a t-shirt, Jim frozen. Okay, let me get to one more super chat here, and then let's get into this game. And if you guys want to make sure we get your comment about this game, I thought Musgrove was really good. He battled at times. He was efficient. He works into the 7th inning. Padres starters have thrown more innings than any staff in baseball, than any rotation in baseball. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you want to switch sides? Hold on.
Stop it. Stop it.
Dude, I'm in charge right now. I have internet.
I recharged my internet. I'm dealing with the whole Tommy Pham wanting to fight Luke Voit. Like, what is happening right now?
Well, all of our viewers want to fight your internet. We have found out.
Well, yeah, of course. I want to fight the internet. But
are you with
Luke
us
Voit
or frozen?
thing is, I'm here, dude.
So is it legit? What's your update on the Luke Voit thing?
Okay. Tommy Pham said, quote, if Luke wants to settle it, I get down really well. Anything Muay Thai, whatever. Like I said, I've got an owner here who will let me use his facility. So fuck him. I'm out.
What happened?
It's because Luke Voit ran over the catcher and gave him a concussion.
Dude, that wasn't Voigt's fault.
No,
the freaking Stevenson was right in the freaking batter. He was right in the freaking running lane.
Dude, Tommy Pham, bro, you're not that guy. All right, stop it. You're not that dude. You're the ultimate hold me back guy. I know he's the ultimate.
Does this.
He's the ultimate hold me back guy.
He constantly does this. Why would the Reds sign him? Is my question. How does he help you win?
I don't know, man.
I mean, seriously, dude. How does he help you win? Michael, I want to get to the super chat here. Will we get just an update? Upton. He's still a free agent. I'd be surprised. You know, I mean,
they now if they had a opening at DH, but I don't think that's going to be anything there.
Right.
And Luke Voit, yeah, he struggled mightily to start the season.
Mm-hmm.
He's under control through 2025. So, or at least up until 2025.
Right. So the next 3 years.
Yeah. And he's showed promise, and he has definitely shown that he can hit for power in this league. He's just going through some mechanical stuff right now.
Right. Yeah, I don't think Upton's the answer. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
he's not an answer. He's a body. But he's not an answer. Irie. Can you roll one for Jim tomorrow on April 20? He might need it on 420.
I'm taking an edible on the air tomorrow, John.
Okay. We're gonna be out there tomorrow before the game, and then maybe for a couple innings before getting ready for our radio show from 3 to 6.
So what have you talked about? How great Musgrove is yet?
Yeah, we're talking about Musgrove. I mean, and just the staff and the rotation. Like, they've thrown more innings this rotation than any rotation in baseball. Musgrove goes into his 7th inning again. He's going to get paid. We spent 2 hours talking about that today on the radio. I know Kevin Acee went all in with this like interesting tweet with the $sign, like 30 times.
That was hard to read.
It was, but I mean, the indicators are telling you that, you know, they're going to have to pay him a lot of money to retain him, despite the fact that he's a San Diegan. He's heading towards free agency with each passing day, and with each good outing like this. It's going to cost a lot, but it's hard to envision Joe Musgrove elsewhere after the way he's pitched in a Padres uniform the last 2 years.
100%. But I mean, he has turned into a damn good pitcher. And Hopefully he resigns, but I'm just going to take it as that everybody should be grateful and thankful that he's here, and he is pitching lights out for them. Him, Sean Manaea, Yu Darvish. I mean, the last 3 games haven't been the most pretty at offense at times. Tonight was good. Yesterday, Manny. The Reds also suck, but still, like, the end of the day, the number one story is the pitching with this team.
I agree. And the defense.
And, of course, the defense too. But the number one story, starting pitching. And
definitely
to have to go through what this team and fan base and all of us had to go through last year,
right
at the end of the year and most of the second half, it's like, what's going on right now? And it's man, it's fun to watch.
This is for the chat, just because we talked about it today on the radio. Like, if you could only keep 3 because of financials, Musgrove, Manaea, Darvish, Snell, who are you leaving out? Comment whether you're watching live or on replay. I mean, I think we know the answer based on what we're seeing right now. We're only seeing 3 of those 4 pitchers, but I think it's going to be hard to keep all 4. We talked about that today. It's just going to be a fortune of money. Manaea is going to get $20 million a year. Musgrove's going to get $20 million a year. Darvish is making $20 million a year, and Snell is like $15 to $20 million next year.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that I know. I was kind of rooting for a late error with the 4-run lead. I'm like, please,
you asshole.
I had my tweet ready to go.
I know you did.
I had all my tweets ready. I was going to say cancel. Like,
you
cancel.
Son of a bitch.
Are you going to do it again tomorrow?
Like, wow, I cannot wait till the
right.
I try. Just is that my new bit? Just every single day until they have an error.
I guess so. It could be.
Man, I don't know, man.
It could be. It could
Maybe.
be.
Yeah.
Can I pull up Bob Melvin? Should I do that since your internet is like broken?
Please take control of the wheel, dude.
Let me see this. Let me see if I can pull up Bob Melvin. How do I do this, Jim? Stand by. This is risky. I'll do it in a moment.
It's not risky. You can do it.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, the beauty of live television. 1 second. Did Melvin talk any Voit? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Pham?
Did he?
I don't know. I'd be surprised if he did. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I remember my first time doing a YouTube or whatever we're doing, StreamYard stream.
Yeah, that was good.
Here we go.
See, it takes a little time.
It does. Now, are we going to get the audio, Jim, or not here?
Yeah, just make sure you hit the screen, make it bigger. On the video.
Pham, for whatever reason,
you can hear that,
sees the ball pretty well early in the game, but tried to go sinker in there. That? But then, first gets in his routine and all his pitches working. You know, he's throwing 2-0 cutters and changeups. Changeups really become an effective pitch for him. So got a little tired right there at the end. But to get into the 7th again, the starters are doing their thing for us.
It's the first time in his career that he's gone 6 innings or more in the first 3 outings of the season. It's got to be confident for you to be able to see your guys be able to go deep.
Yeah, going in, we knew our starters were going to be our strength. You have to kind of balance it with pitch counts based on a short spring. But, they make it pretty easy to go deeper in the games. And, our bullpen's going to be better for it as we go along.
How important has it been the last 2 nights to respond right away to first inning runs?
Yeah, it seems to be Manny typically. But then to add on another run was big too. It's a lot of times scoring first. There is a momentum to that. But when you come back and score right away, it certainly takes that away. So, Manny has a lot to do with that.
How big was, I know you ended up scoring another run, but how big was what Suarez did, considering that you had guys that were down?
Yeah, that's a good question. This was a really big game for him to not only come in with guys on base, but then go out the next inning and get outs again. So using his pitches, his changeup showed up really well today. His fastball's always going to play well if he's throwing strikes and getting ahead through just enough breaking balls to keep him off the heater. But I think every time we get him an outing like this, that not only he gets to throw some pitches, but is in, a big part of the game, it's going to be better for him.
What would have happened on that challenge? Profar out or it goes back a base?
I thought it would just be maybe an ejection if they're calling it a dirty slide. I'm not sure actually if Profar's out or not. Maybe in the rule book, I'm not sure.
What was your view of that play and of Luke's slide?
Yeah, the ball takes him right into Luke. There's nowhere to go. And I think Luke was just trying to protect himself, putting his hands up. So I think they got it right.
What have you liked about Eric's at-bats, especially kind of the way he seems to fight pitches off?
He really does. He's a fighter. I've seen that for years. So, and then come up with, a big hit. You don't necessarily have to hit it hard either. You fight, let it travel, try to get it in the air. The single was a big hit. And then, when you get shifted like that, if you're late, you're going to get your share of hits. So, he has a way of finding a big at-bat and battling as the at-bat goes along.
What is it about Manny that lets him answer like that when you guys need to?
It's probably a better question for him, but I've been on the other side of it quite often. But, he's just a big-time player. I mean, he knows the moment. I mean, the first out of the inning in the ninth, that's a field play. You come in, the timing, you got a great clock, you bare hands the only way you're going to get it, and puts a little more on a throw than he normally does from his position. So it's just great feel for the game.
Do you expect Manny to start tomorrow, or do you need him in case Pham homers?
He'll be in there in some fashion tomorrow.
I know there's a game left, but is there any level of surprise at how well your bullpen has come through this? I mean, obviously the starters, but you probably were a little worried.
Yeah, especially with not, early on, not going back to back. Now we're doing some back to backs, but it has a lot to do with the starters too. Giving us those type of innings where we're not having to cover 4 and 5 innings every night, which you're seeing a lot of teams have to. So, going in, we had a pretty good feeling about our starters. We add Sean to the mix, and that was huge for us too. And I think these guys push each other too to, go a little bit deeper, take a little bit more off the bullpen.
What the hell did he say? I didn't hear any of that for 4 minutes.
He says they're gonna drill Tommy Pham tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have Luke Voit be the pitcher when it happens. So Luke Voigt's going to throw at Tommy Pham, and then they're gonna fight on the field.
Did he say F the Dodgers at all? Did he call?
And
out
then
he
said F the Dodgers just for good measure.
This is crazy.
Yeah. He also what else did he say?
Called out the commissioner, right?
Called out Rob Manfred. Says that.
Did he say anything about Jace Tingler? How he's a better manager?
Oh no, he just said that idiot that said that he likes to manage games in his mind. I've done it for my entire career, and
wow,
so, yeah,
this was an eventful 4 minutes.
He also, Rich is right. He also said my internet sucks. He's like, Jim Russell's internet sucks.
Thanks, guys, for these super chats. Again, if you want to weigh in, you can use that super chat function. We appreciate it. Sean has chimed in. Now, this is interesting. Day off Thursday. They've played 14 straight. If you include tomorrow, wouldn't doubt if Manny gets tomorrow off. Oh, please no. Right? Yes. DH him before he gets an off.
You put Kim at third. You put Abrams at short. You got Cronenworth at second.
Boom.
You got Myers
Voit,
in
take the
right.
day off.
You got Grisham in center. You got Profar in left. Voit, take the day off because they're probably going to throw at you. And then you put Manny in the DH spot.
Why are they going to throw him? I mean, Voit. If we're being honest.
I don't know. Like, what happened? I didn't see. No, granted, I didn't see the play because I was driving.
You didn't see it?
So
I watched it back.
No, I was just listening. So, we have audio of Kyle Farmer on his thoughts on Luke Voit sliding to home plate.
Did anyone really take exception with the slide? I mean, I watched it over and over again on replay.
Right,
what was he supposed to do? I mean, Stevenson's right there. What's he supposed to do?
Hold on, everybody.
See if you can play that audio.
Ready?
Yeah.
Tommy threw a good ball in, and my throw was kind of up the line a little bit, other batter's box, and looking back at the replay, I mean, not too happy about the slide, but I mean, it's baseball, and so there were some things after you watch the replay that happened that we're going to take a second look at and see, and go from there.
You like held up a little bit on the run, or like his arm extended, like on the slide.
Yeah, not too often. You see a runner slide and grab someone's head and slam it to the ground like that. So you're usually trying to reach for the bag. Maybe that's what he was trying to do, but after looking at the replay, I mean, it looked like a wrestling move to Tyler's head and snapped it down. So it looked like he was trying to make another move to the other side of the plate. Maybe, I mean, that's maybe what he'll say, but every time, you see a player like that, I mean, I've caught before, and that's a scary play. And especially when you have a big guy like Voit coming down. And I never really seen someone's hands go to a catcher's head on a slide. And so, I mean, it is what it is.
What? Just worry about win. You're 2-10. Like, you're worried about Luke Voigt's slide. The catcher is in front of home plate.
I need to see this.
You haven't seen
slide. No. So I haven't seen it yet.
I have. Do you want me to pull it up?
Hold on. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Pull
that up for the viewers.
This is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Is this your slow internet, or are you speeding it up?
Are you kidding me?
Momentum. That's momentum.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Let's watch it again. What's he supposed to do? He's sliding.
Are you serious? Literally, are you serious right now?
Again, it's a collision. That's because Stevenson's in front of home plate.
Oh my God. And he's right there. This is literally his head goes into his arm. How are you in that moment supposed to like move?
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, this is now the story of the night. I mean, look where the catcher is. He's trying to avoid him. The catcher brings his body back towards home plate. He's trying to avoid him.
And look, honestly, he probably should have been safe because he was blocking the plate.
Well, they reviewed it actually looking at
I know they reviewed it, but if you look at it right here, let's look at okay. So
you're allowed to be there if the throw comes there, right? But
I guess, but you are blocking home plate.
Yeah, look at Voit. He tries to get away. Watch this. He moves inside the base path. Watch this. See that? He moves from out to in. What's he supposed to do there?
It's literally a play where his arm is just in the way, or his head's in the way.
It's just huge. He's just and Voigt's big. I mean,
nothing dirty about that whatsoever.
He's full steam ahead. I'd say Voit tomorrow because the Reds have no clue. I mean, they have just nothing to play for 10 games into the year.
Look, he is sliding.
Look at this.
Feet first. There's nothing wrong with that, and the dude's head is in the path of his elbow.
Literally, look at that. Yeah, it's just his hands. I mean, he doesn't know the guy's head is there. His hands are right in. Let me get to Michael's super chat. Michael, thank you for hanging out with us tonight and for these super chats. No one gets a day off tomorrow. We have a day off Thursday. I mean, sometimes you get those back-to-backers, right? You see it as an opportunity to give someone 2 consecutive days off. I'm kind of with you. I love your idea, Jim. Just DH Manny.
Just
DH Manny. Sit Voit. Voit can laugh from the freaking bench at the Reds as the Padres sweep them.
I can't get over this whole Tommy Pham thing.
I want to pull up, before we get back to this, there's so much to get to. If you have super chats, you can get them in. If you want to react to this, please get it in. Hold on real quick. Let me share my screen again. I want to tell our viewers about our brand new partnership with Monkey Knife Fight, which has been going really well. I think we have a lot of our viewers that have taken advantage of this really incredible offer. As you can see here on my screen, first of all, if you use promo code WRAPUP, you get a 100% instant match on your first deposit up to $100. You deposit $100, you get a free $100. You deposit $20, you get a free $20. In addition to that, you get a free $5 game. Just click the link down below. You use promo code WRAPUP, and you get the instant match up to $100 on your first deposit and the free $5 game. The free $5 game right now gives you a chance to win $75. If you lose nothing. If you win $75. And it is a game that is specific to daily fantasy involving the Padres tomorrow. So you predict, will the starter for the Reds have 3.5 strikeouts more or less tomorrow? It's not a high number. I don't know if he's built up or not. That's not a big number. You like the more or the less there?
I don't know. Go less.
Less? I'm going to go more. I mean, I don't know how long he's going to pitch. MacKenzie Gore more or less than 4.5 hits allowed tomorrow.
Well, Pham's going to have one of them, and then he's going to fight somebody, so he'll get ejected. Or at least he's going to be. He'll be like Tommy Pham it would go up to somebody, charge him, call him, let's fight, and then do the backup stuff, right? Like he's like, let's fight, bro, and then he'd back up, right?
What does this have to do with Monkey Knife Fight?
It doesn't have anything to do. I'm just still mad at Tommy Pham.
I know you are. I'm going to take the less on Gore. I'm going to say he'll has 4 hits tomorrow in 5 innings. Machado hits plus walks. I mean, assuming he's in the lineup, I'm going more.
Fire. Oh my
Scorching
God.
hot.
Dude,
Will Myers total bases.
Everything
Myers,
is barreled.
Myers ripped a double tonight. More or less for Myers, 1.5. I could see him having a double tomorrow. I think he's hitting like 5 of his last 6 games, something like that. And then Luke Voit, I don't know if he's going to play. If he doesn't, this will change, by the way. But Voit, more or less 1.5 runs plus RBIs, I would take less because he's not doing anything. But it's so simple. You play this game, you go 5 for 5, you win $75. You don't go 5 for 5, you lose absolutely nothing. Again, you get the 100% instant match up to $100. Use promo code WRAPUP. Just click that link down below for Monkey Knife Fight. Daily fantasy for the rest of us. Don't have to prepare for hours and hours and hours. Play daily fantasy. Get the free instant match. Get the free game. Use promo code WRAPUP.
Monkey Knife Fight over under on the Voit Pham fight.
I like that. I like that a lot. More or less than 2 punches landed by Tommy Pham.
Dude, Luke Voit would take him out.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, why are you talking?
I mean, if you're doing it, if you're in a street fight, I'm taking Luke Voit. If you're doing like a sanctioned Muay Thai fight or whatever it is, like I'd probably take Tommy Pham. But bro, street fight, I'm taking Voit.
Do you remember last year? Like I was criticized for what I tweeted about when the Kim Pham collision. I said I now know everything I need to know about Tommy Pham because of his reaction after Kim lay like limp on the field. He ran into the dugout kicking and screaming. I still feel that way. I just don't think he's just not a team guy, and you just feel it over and over and over again. The more you watch this guy play and what he says.
Oh my God, this is a great tweet.
Pull it up.
Hold on. I can't pull it up all the way. Someone goes, Fernando Tatis tomorrow when the bench is clear.
Oh, dude. Don't scare us.
You see it?
What's happening there?
Some dude it's Matt Hardy jumping off like a skyscraper.
No, please. Tatis run away from the fight. They meet next week too. They meet in a week, right? Or less than a week.
Okay, so we know they're gonna fight. Like someone's gonna get hit because the Reds are soft. Tommy Pham is the ultimate. Whoa, we want to fight? Well, back up, bro. Oh, like, dude.
If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's happening in Cincinnati. I guarantee you that.
I mean, Tommy Pham.
I know.
Really? Let's go fight, Luke Voit. Let's fight. I know someone in San Diego that has a gym. Luke Voigt's like,
what does that even mean?
What are you talking about?
Good for you, Tommy. Ruben says rock bottom coming tomorrow. Are we talking about the way the Reds treat Game 3 of this series with absolutely nothing to play for on April 20th?
You don't understand what that means.
I don't.
Rock bottom is a wrestling move by The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Dude, I don't freaking know.
Over their shoulder. Rock bottom.
I like it. Thank you, Ruben, for the super chat.
It is Tommy Pham. Hold me back. Tommy, hold me back, Pham. That's who he is. Tommy, hold me back, Pham.
That's his middle name?
Yep.
Another super chat here from Ratboy King. Thank you for the super chat. If the Reds hit a player, Gore better hit Pham. The bullpen's rested.
Yeah.
I don't think you're doing that with Gore. You don't want him getting tossed. Second career start. No,
he's not.
It's got to play above that.
If anything, it would happen late in the game.
Yep.
If it's a blowout.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Like
either
if the
way.
Padres are up like 6-1, 8th inning, you have like, I don't know. Give me somebody.
I know.
Whatever.
What you're right. Exactly. This is a great comment from Ken. Bally Sports Cincinnati doesn't even have a blue check mark. Is that right? How's it impossible?
Really?
It's like,
I have a blue check mark. How about you, John? You have a blue check mark?
No, I've never applied for one.
You know who got a blue check mark the other day? And I forgot to talk to her about it. Was Marty.
She didn't have one?
No, Marty got a blue check mark.
But again, I think you applied, didn't you?
Yeah, a long time ago.
I'm not going to deal with that. I could care less. In fact, when you show me your Twitter, I'm like, I like mine more because I have like more options than someone with a check mark.
Whatever.
You don't see some tweets that are like directed towards you. It makes no sense.
No, it's actually great.
No, it's maybe. It depends on what
Sometimes
they're
it
saying.
is. Yeah, sometimes it is.
Can we get into this game for a second? And then you can rip Tommy Pham. If you want to rip Tommy Pham in the chat, you can. It's
Yeah,
wide
just
open.
destroy him.
Destroy him.
It is
If you want to rip
100%
him in a
open for
super
you.
chat, you can do that too. We'll get
Yeah,
to
the dude's glad
Jim's
he's
mad.
gone.
This is our whole
It's
show
awful.
tomorrow. This is our entire show.
Dude, I don't care what happens in the game tomorrow. We're just gonna destroy
Kill
Tommy
Pham.
Yeah.
Robert Suarez, after opening day, has quietly pitched better. And tonight, without who's the closer? Taylor Rogers available. It's been a long
Taylor
year.
Rogers, yeah.
Without Taylor Rogers
12
even
games,
available, they needed some length out of Robert Suarez to kind of get to the ninth inning. He went an inning and 2/3, scoreless. And then Tim Hill worked the ninth inning. So it's like Suarez. You look at the back of this bullpen, Jim. Suarez, Luis Garcia, Pierce Johnson, Steven Wilson, Taylor Rogers. I haven't even mentioned the Nelson Lamet or Tim Hill or Craig Stammen. I mean, guys have had some success.
Right.
They got 5 guys right now that are on the A team for me.
100%. The bullpen, you can start seeing like roles being defined. Steven Wilson, Pierce Johnson, Suarez, obviously Taylor Rogers. I really do think Sunday's game was like the A team. You get 6 innings plus from your starter. You got Steven Wilson, you got Garcia, and then you got Taylor Rogers. Like that's really good. And I'm just happy that it's not like, Craig Stammen and Tim Hill and, Nabil Krismat in there. Like you're starting to see guys are like that. Though Steven Wilson has some legit stuff. Garcia has some legit stuff when he is on point, when he has his command. And Taylor Rogers is, what is it? 5 for 5 in saves this year?
Correct.
So it's looking like roles are being defined, and that's what I think we were all waiting for from Bob Melvin is how is he going to define these roles, and everybody in that bullpen will know where they're slotted because he's an amazing communicator. So he's going to let people know, hey, you're having the day off, or hey, you're my, late inning guy, or whatever it is. Like he's going to let people know where they're at, and I think it puts a calm over the entire bullpen when everyone knows their role.
And I also like the fact that nobody is overused. If anyone's overused, it's the closer, but that's a good thing because you're winning and you've got, leads of 1, 2, or 3 runs late in games. And that's why Rogers was unavailable. He's pitched so much because they're winning. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. A couple other things, by the way. Have you looked at Eric Hosmer's, another 2 hits tonight? 390. He's hitting 390.
His jersey is in the cart, John.
Are you getting a Hosmer or a Mosmer?
I might get a Mosmer jersey. That would be an ultimate if you know. What is it? If you know, you know. If you know, purchase. Getting a Mosmer jersey.
That'd be great.
Oh my God. I honestly, if I had $150 to just say F it to, I might get a Mosmer jersey.
You should go authentic, like the real authentic, like 450.
I'm only getting a Mosmer jersey.
A Mosmer. Anyway, his OPS is 931. He's hitting 390. Had 2 hits tonight.
Well,
guy's been awesome.
And you hear from Bob Melvin after the game talk about Eric Hosmer.
I didn't hear it, but yeah, everyone else.
Right. But he just puts it seems like Bob Melvin is putting so much confidence in Hosmer with the backing that he has given him so far that has to play a role, right? It has to play a role with how much your manager is backing you and giving you all the confidence in the world. He's not we know what he is. He's not a good player. He's going to have stretches where he's not doing well. Okay. But Hosmer now has a manager that backs him 1000%, regardless of what the front office thinks of him. And he didn't have that last year, and he hasn't had that in his full time here in San Diego.
Good point. Really good point. Let's get to Ben's super chat. Ben, what's going on, man? Thanks for the hilarity last night. A big part of that was because of the super chats from Ben last night.
Yep.
So thank you for that. Poor Tim Hill. That 9th inning strike zone was about as weak as Kyle Farmer and Tommy Pham's love child. The 9th inning strike zone was such an embarrassment, and I thankfully didn't matter. I mean, they won 6-2. I have no idea what was happening. Because of the angle that Hill was throwing from, for whatever reason, was crossing up the plate umpire. He missed like 5 strikes. He legit missed like 5 strikes in 1 inning. Luckily, it was a scoreless inning. But I'm with you. It's like, what is going on here? I thought Tim Hill was going to like fight the umpire. I thought it was going to be like Royal Rumble night, Jim. Everyone was going to
Yeah.
be fighting.
I missed it because again, I was on the Kept
It was
Faith podcast.
awful.
Shout out Kept Faith. Thanks for having me on again. But I missed it. So what?
Well, then you missed like everything.
Did Tim Hill like want to fight somebody too?
Yeah, you met. Yeah, he did. He threatened to fight everyone.
Okay. I missed it.
No, he didn't threaten to fight anyone. But it was a scoreless inning. The umpire was just terrible. There were like 5 consecutive pitches right down the plate,
Really?
right down the middle of the plate that were just balls. Like, wait, what's
Jeez.
happening? Made no
Jeez.
sense. But it's the Reds, and they can't do anything on offense. How about the Reds losing a DH in this game because of Stevenson? They had to hit a pitcher, or maybe they had to pinch hit.
First of all, you should lose a DH if you're dumb enough to take away your DH in that spot. Now,
well,
granted,
they didn't take it away.
Well, it was the catcher and the DH.
Well, they had to have a catcher.
So they only had 2 catchers on the roster?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, they're idiots for putting both their catchers in the lineup.
Correct. You could say that. That's a good point. And then I saw people say, like, oh, if you lose your DH, you should be able to substitute with the DH. No, stop. No, sorry. Like you said, lineup construction. If they didn't want to have 2 catchers in the lineup, they didn't have to, but they did.
Man.
Michael, you're right, and thank you again for the super chats tonight. It does happen. You're right. I mean, it's not automatic strike zones at this point. Maybe it will be in the future. It is part of it, and it's gonna happen. What was it last year, Jim? Who was that horrific umpire who literally cost the? We were all like, he literally cost the Padres game.
Doug Eddings.
I mean, he was so bad.
He was the crew chief for the Brave series.
Right. So it does happen.
Yeah. I am 1000% convinced that Doug Eddings had something against the Padres last year. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind.
Hey, here's my question for the chat. Whose spot in the rotation does Mike Clevinger take? 3 innings tonight, 4 El Paso in Vegas, 5 strikeouts. I think 48 pitches. I saw the highlights. I tweeted them out at John Schaefer, and I thought he looked really good. He threw 95 consistently, striking guys out with 95-mile-per-hour fastballs, had 5 strikeouts overall, did allow 1 run. He's going to be back, I would think, in 5 days in this rotation. Now, is he going to be piggybacked by Nick Martinez, or will he piggyback someone? I'd be surprised coming off Tommy John if he is the one piggybacking. But I got to think that Mike Clevenger's in this rotation sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I would do a situation where you piggyback Clevinger with Martinez.
So start Clevinger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you.
And make, you don't put too much pressure on him. Hey, you give us 3 really good innings, we'll take it. And then we'll work our way up from there and make sure Nick Martinez is on a regular schedule. So Martinez comes in after Clevinger, and then you work from there.
What do you make of Michael saying Gore? I don't think they mess with Gore in that way.
No, you can't. If they're gonna, I'd rather have him just go down to the minors again than be in the bullpen.
Interesting. Yeah, to keep the consistency of starting.
Yep. There's no way he's a starter. Don't mess with him. Either you keep him in the rotation, or you send him back down to the minors. No, I'm not putting him in the bullpen.
Well, and then there's this. We've talked about it. Bob Melvin talked about it even in spring training. Said he didn't love it, but there's a scenario where it happens. I don't know if you need a 6-man if you have guys that aren't built up. Like if Clevenger's only giving you 3 or 4 innings, is that advantageous?
And then you lose a bullpen arm. So I don't know.
You can do it in April. I don't know if you can do it in May when the rosters shrink.
Right.
Because you'll lose 2 players in May.
Exactly.
Dude,
why are everybody?
What are you mad about? You're like Tommy Pham.
Well, okay, so people are chiming in on the Luke Voit slide,
right?
And Andrew Baggerly is opening his mouth.
What's he saying? The Athletic?
Yeah, he goes, "You're allowed to tweet," or someone quote tweeted the John Boy Luke Voit slide because he broke it down.
Yeah, I love it.
And Tyler Stevenson, who's that? Is he a player?
Tyler Stevenson's the catcher.
Oh, duh.
I remember my first baseball game.
Yeah, me too. He goes, he quote tweeted this and he says, "Only thing that matters is he was out." What? And then Andrew Baggerly quote tweeted Tyler Stevenson and said, You're allowed to tweet whatever you want when a base runner hits you with a DDT and you hold on to the ball. Parentheses, Voit also injured Brandon Crawford with a slide in SF last week for what it's worth. Why are you trying to spew some shit narrative? Like, what are you doing?
We watched that entire series. What happened to Crawford on a Voit slide? It wasn't Voit's fault.
I just watched the slider, buddy. Too much Morton's posted the slide.
Pull that up.
It
man, we got some drama on this Tuesday night.
Love it, dude.
This is great.
Okay.
I love when people chime in that have no. I mean that.
Have people played? I mean, Twitter account. Sorry. All right, so. All right. Here's
get this larger.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
You're gonna pull up the.
I'm gonna pull up the. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull up the Andrew Baggerly tweet. All right.
Yeah.
And then pull up. Here we go. Just give me a second here. It takes some time. My internet is not great.
We have an update, by the way, from Alex. I think while you were out because your internet was terrible, Alex did a super chat trying to sell some tickets for Saturday night in the Premier Club. And the update is they've sold to one of our viewers.
Oh, awesome.
$150 a ticket, Premier Club, which is awesome. Saturday night, Dodgers. I mean, come on. That's going to be unbelievable.
Perfect.
So thanks, Alex, for using the super chat function to move some tickets. It's awesome.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Update you. Boom. All right. Andrew Baggerly. Here's his tweet from Tyler Stevenson. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to tweet whatever you want when a base runner hits you with the DDT and you hold on to the ball. Voit also injured Brandon Crawford with the slide in SF last week for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. That's the tweet.
Then you have the slide from last week that Andrew Baggerly is claiming destroyed Brandon Crawford's career.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like the Posey slide.
Exactly. Here's the slide.
Voit goes.
Hey, give me a break.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What even happened to Crawford?
His hand got stuck like in his.
Well, that's his fault because the throw was bad. It's a bad throw. Yeah, but this has nothing to. I mean, that's a terrible tweet from Baggerly.
That is really bad. And I like Andrew Baggerly, but that is very. I mean, to spew some type of narrative along a guy that has done nothing dirty whatsoever, like by two slides that happen to have the player that he slid into in the way. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really. That's not good. That's really not good. That has nothing to do with Voit. I mean, come on, how could you tweet that? That had nothing to do with Voit.
Just spewing just false narratives. Like, dude, remember the Athletic piece the other day that was doing power rankings and tried to frame Will Myers as like hating Latin players?
What the hell was that about?
And then they went back and they actually
changed it
because they're in so much shit for it.
Yeah, because it was like ridiculously like insensitive and completely I mean,
it was uncalled for. Like
uncalled
for.
You, yeah.
Like again, like labeling Will Myers as a guy who hates young Latin players.
Why? Because he had an opinion?
What?
Because he didn't like that freaking Dubon bunted? I didn't like it either.
Yeah, and then
the fact that Dubon's a Latin player. It could be any player.
And like,
it's such a terrible take. That's like throwing something into. Why would you throw that into the conversation? It has nothing to do with that. It's a baseball conversation. It's a baseball conversation. It's like what I thought last week when the first base coach said the stuff he said about Schilt. I'm like, no, we're talking about baseball. Yeah. We're talking about the things that are happening on field. You know what I mean?
Guys.
Like, why are we taking this further than it needs to be taken?
Like he took an exception to Mike Schilt saying control that MFer. Okay. But to throw out racial, like it had racial undertones to it. Like, hey man, I'm not going to tell you how to feel. And I'm not going to ever say I can.
I think there's some really good writers at The Athletic. I personally subscribe and I'm paying the monthly fee to subscribe. But I think there have been some really interesting takes where I'm questioning the narratives of them and
Like,
who's
this is
determining the narrative and who's editing.
This is right. The Athletic is mostly good. I agree.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
There's a few suspect articles. Exactly. So, and like Bauer's F
Yeah, I'm not
Bauer,
gonna
by the
use
way.
yeah, exactly.
But you get Bobo Happy 10 is right. Like, Athletic is very good. There is some sus articles.
Yeah, it is. Let's get back to this conversation in about 60 seconds. But while we have a moment, I do want to tell our viewers about our great relationship with our buddy Will, the co-founder of Ora, ORA.organic. There's a link down below. If you click this Take the Quiz button, you are going to get a discount on your very first order. There's a great company. Will's a San Diegan, lifelong Padres fan. They have offices in San Diego. If you want to improve your health, whatever it is in 2022, they can really help you. Plant-based nutrition. I take a plant-based probiotic. It's the best I've ever taken. I take it every single day. I just got a new order, 30-day shipment in the mail a day or two ago when I was in Park City, Utah. Drink, Jim. So they have probiotics for digestion, mental clarity, your heart, for so many reasons to take a probiotic. Jim's been taking the proteins. You can take the pre-workout supplements. They have omega-3 oils as well. They have a million products for men and women, for your family. But if you're just looking to improve your health, if you're looking to save money, they've got a special offer. Again, click that Take the Quiz button, ORA.organic. There is a link down below. Plant-based proteins and health supplements. And again, a company that's based in San Diego, and Will, their co-founder, is a huge Padres fan. If you want to support this channel and what we do, please consider browsing ORA.organic with that link down below.
Yeah, I take the proteins, but also the pre-workout is the main thing that I love there. The raspberry lemonade flavor, jitter-free. Do not get a crash after you're done with your workout. Still have great energy throughout the day. So go out, get that right now. Take the quiz, 30% off your first order, www.ora.organic. You'll thank us later.
Absolutely. I mean, people are into this. I mean, this is interesting. The kind of the game within the game tonight. I didn't think we'd go down this route, Jim. In fact, if I was doing this solo, I don't even know if I would have looked over and be like, wait, what did Pham say? You know what I mean?
Right. Like I didn't see it until I was redoing my internet, and I looked on Twitter and I saw, I'm like, wait, what? Like, they're really, and I didn't see the slide at first until we brought it up here on the show, but to see it and then to hear the quotes from Tommy Pham and the other players with the Reds before you see it, and then you see it and you're like, are you really bitching about that? Now, I hope the catcher, whatever his name is, I don't know, I hope he's okay. Stevenson,
good player.
He got a concussion from it, so like I'm not going to rag on him. Like, I hope he's okay.
Get a concussion from Voit hit, like making contact with his head, did he? I mean, what?
I don't know, man, but to go out and call it dirty, that's not dirty.
No, what's happening? You know why things like this are? First of all, there's very few collisions at the plate anymore. It's that Luke Voigt's not necessarily prepared for what occurred in that moment either, because catchers aren't blocking home plate in the major leagues per the rules of the last decade.
Lowered his shoulder and blew the catcher up because the catcher was in his way, which Luke Voit has he has the right of way because the catcher was
in the base path. Yeah.
Now, if Luke Voit was like, F it, and just blew this guy up,
he didn't.
Then we maybe have a story here.
No, but he tried to avoid. He tried to avoid him. I mean, we played that 5 times.
He slid, and the catcher's helmet got in the way of Luke Voigt's elbow because his momentum was taking him towards Luke Voigt's elbow.
Well, what about this? And Rich says he's going to text me this post-collision video. Rich, can you tweet that? Because I use my phone for my camera.
Yeah, tweet it.
Yeah, we would pull that up. I haven't seen a post-collision video in terms of what was said. Maybe something was said.
It's like, really?
Yeah, again,
and then you have
10 years
hold
ago.
me back, Tommy Pham. Like,
if this is 10 years ago, then guys getting run over there.
Tommy Pham.
That's not what happened.
Tommy, hold me back, Pham. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
It's just amazing the opinion some of these guys have on these moments. It's like there's so few collisions. What's he supposed to do? What is he supposed to? Please, someone tell me what he's supposed to do there.
Right.
What is he
supposed to do? Exactly. Is he supposed to? It's like it's a bang play.
65 pounds. You don't stop on a dime.
bang, bang play. What the hell is he supposed to in the moment be like, oh, I know the catcher's
bad.
momentum is going to drag him towards my elbow. Let me move over to the side so I do not hit him.
Yeah, he's not. It's not Ricky Henderson. He's not the most brilliant slider in baseball history. Okay,
Well, first of all, Ricky Henderson back in the day would have blew that guy up.
Probably.
Pete Rose would have murdered that guy. Like, oh man.
You have access to Rich's tweet. He just here we go. Pull up Rich's tweet if you can.
You could do it. Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, I can. Hold on.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, dude.
Hold on. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
That's wrong.
Hold on. I might be able to do it first. Hold on. Oh, okay.
I can do it. Seriously.
Okay. You got it?
You got it. Yep. I got it. Seriously.
Okay,
Okay. So this is from Rich was at the game, and this is
there we go.
His video.
Show me the replay. They may not show it. They don't want to show that.
I don't see any like bitching about.
Yeah, the Reds weren't really complaining there.
It's just an unfortunate bang bang play, and if the Reds want to cry about it because they suck and they have nothing else to do, then fine. But Tommy Pham, fight. Hold me back, bro. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Isn't Angry Jim like the best Jim?
Hold me back, guy. That's who Tommy Pham is.
And it's Rich.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Nicholas, thank you for the super chat. Are they expecting Voit to slide like Trey Turner? Give me a break.
Come on, dude.
Again, it's Luke. I mean, look at this guy. It's a split
500
second bang
pounds.
bang play. He's trying to avoid the tag. The catcher happened to be there at the same time, and they got tangled. And it happens. That's why it's a sport.
I know.
You know. I mean, yes. Thank you, Nicholas. I mean, what are you asking him?
Why is Andrew Baggerly like?
Is he still in on this?
No, but he's just. I'm going back to what he said to start the conversation here. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
And then to
by the
throw
way,
out
Kurt Crawford, you're implying that he didn't. Crawford hurt himself. It was a bad throw.
We saw the slide. It was like literally the most like fundamental slide possible.
Literally, he had nothing to do. There was no interaction with the fielder other than the fact that the fielder got his glove in the way of Voit.
Right, and no, he's not trying to hurt Crawford. You kidding me?
Oh wait, we have Voit has responded. Cassavel has the quote. You guys are great, by the way. You're like our producers.
Yeah, wish we had one. What? I think I did see it, but it wasn't really anything
like substance.
Yeah, it wasn't any. I don't know if. Okay, let me see here. Okay, Voit. This was like 37 minutes ago. He said it ended up being a good throw, and the ball took it in. And I tried to go around him. I think he went in to make sure he got the tag. I'm honestly surprised he held on to it. It was pretty impressive. Voit also said, I wasn't trying to take him out. Hope he's all right.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It literally, the ball took the catcher into Voigt's arm. Voit slid on the base path and happened to hit him, bang, bang play on his helmet. Guy slammed back, got a concussion. Chill out. Tommy Pham, stop, trying to act like you're Mr. Tough Guy, because you're not. You're not that guy. Tommy Pham's just soft, dude. Like, first of all, okay, Tommy, if someone's going to boo you, you don't go try to fight them outside of the stadium after the game. All right, that is what is the term there? I don't know, like. Just you're very
smart.
insecure. You're just very insecure with yourself that you have to go try to fight a fan who's booing you. Give me a break. Are you serious? You have that much like, I don't know, insecurities about what a fan thinks of you. Who gives a crap?
I'm just listening to you.
I mean, I don't want to say what I want to.
Add.
I mean, I don't want to say what I want to say. Like, I already called him.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, give me a break. Just go get your numbers, bro. Go get your numbers. Go work out. Go take videos. Go post them on Instagram. All right. Go to strip clubs. stay away from trouble. Go do your Muay Thai. Go to a gym. Go fight a bean bag, like whatever it is. But to literally go and say, hey, I want to fight that guy, like you're just, it's so stupid.
How about your introduction to the Cincinnati media, Tommy Pham, and you say, I'm here to get my numbers.
My numbers.
Give me a break.
But I'm
Just give me a
also
break.
not selfish.
And then Rich has this. This is a good point from Rich. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. You could just skip the show and just heckle.
Yeah, we could
all day.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Who's going to get 5 for 200?
You're not.
200K?
I know. You're not that guy, Tommy.
He's not. Okay, this has been fun. We'll be back with you tomorrow on the radio from 3 to 6. Padres playing the Reds. MacKenzie Gore, second career big league start. We'll be with you on the radio. Join us, extra 1360 from 3 to 6. Yeah,
me and Voit versus Pham and Andrew Baggerly.
Oh, you guys are good.
We would win. I would take Baggerly out. I like Baggerly, but I would take him out.
A couple of things we didn't mention. If you want to support this channel, we do have a wrap-up show and reach-around show merchandise for you in the link down below. I know some people got their wrap-up show merch in the mail. Our buddy Michael in Utah got some wrap-up show merch today. So if you're getting your merch, please tweet it out, and we will retweet that. If you're looking for merch, if you want to support this channel, there's a link down below. If you want to support what we're doing on YouTube or on the radio as well, you can click on that link down below and vote for us in the Best of UT Readers poll. Chance to vote for John and Jim on the radio. We'd appreciate that. Kind of a shameless plug, but whatever. We've been with you for 90 minutes here tonight on the wrap-up show. Please support our partners. Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. We wouldn't be doing this without our partners. Mark Nimitz, you can save $750 on your insurance. There's a link down below. Auto, home, renters, or life. If you're in San Diego, earthquake insurance, please consider Mark Nimitz at Farmers, ORA.organic. You can save money on your very first order by clicking that Take the Quiz button. There's a link down below for Ora if you're looking to improve your health. If you want the 100% instant match guarantee with the daily fantasy game Monkey Knife Fight, up to $100 on your first deposit, just use promo code WRAPUP. Again, promo code WRAPUP. Get the 100% instant match on your first deposit up to $100. You get a free $5 game as well. Also, this reminder, please subscribe. If you're looking for year-round Padres content, we are here for you. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when we go live. Please smash the like button. Padres win again tonight, 6-2. They're 8-5 overall. Also follow us on Twitter, at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD, at John and Jim for our radio show.
It's already 3 o'clock tomorrow after all that.
We'll be on tomorrow at 3. We're going to be down at Petco for maybe an hour or two tomorrow morning into the first couple of innings of the game.
Yeah.
What is this from Jado? Ordered and waiting. See how that works, Jim?
Probably new internet, and he probably ordered. I mean,
yes, tomorrow. By the way, is
I was not, dude. I was fine.
Thank you, Jado. We appreciate that. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. This has been fun. Peace. We'll be back with you tomorrow on the radio, 3 o'clock. Peace.
Tommy Pham. Soft.